Today on the Halfway There show, we will be discussing the true history of Native Americans.
Wait, what do you mean by true?
Well, many people have a misconception about Native Americans due to stereotypes in our country.
Let's bring our famous historian in.
Hey there guys, I'm Eliana Ellis. Super excited to be on this show with you today. So I was under the impression that you guys wanted to talk about the idea of a taker versus a leaver. My thoughts on that are, since the founding of the United States, what was best kind of for our great nation came before everything else. And as a society, America take what's best for themselves and leave what they don't want for others. Whereas in Native American culture, it's the complete opposite. They see people as caretakers of the land, and this has caused a huge division between the two groups.
But the Native Americans were the first, so technically it's their land, right?
That's what you would think, Andrew, but instead of acknowledging them and their rights, the Americans used the idea of manifest destiny to justify their actions, saying that they had a God-given right to the land that they wanted.
Well, that doesn't seem very fair.
So what happened to the Native Americans?
The Native Americans were gathered up and forced into reservations that many are still in to this day.
That doesn't sound that bad.
Guess it all worked out after all.
So that's where you're wrong. The reservations are suffering due to an extreme poverty and addiction problems. The government consistently fails to provide what the people need. If you don't believe me, read The Lone Ranger and Tonto, Fist Fight in Heaven by Sherman Alexie. It'll give you plenty of insight onto what life on the reservation is like. The stuck nature of the reservation and the endless cycle of poverty and addiction are shown through the use of many symbols, like the traffic light and the beer.
Well, it's funny. It seems like some Native American values are similar to the Transcendentalist values that we've learned about. They both really value the connection between nature and the respect for land.
Jacob, did you leave the stove on again?
Oh my god, I did. Well, I've got to see you next time on the Halfway There show.
Bye!